shit, nigga. 309-563.
This is Unapologetic Radio in New York. We're here with Poodieville. Said it correct, right? Right. Okay. So cool. First question: how you came up with the name?
My dad gave me the name when I was first born. My rap name used to be Black Keith, but I changed the name once he passed away. He passed away when I was 15, so I just did it for sentimental reasons, you know.
So basically, you if I'm not mistaken, you're from Illinois, but means of Akron, Ohio.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. I'm from this place called It's called the Quad Cities. It's 4 cities. It's 2 cities in Iowa and 2 cities in Illinois. And so I rep that. That's where I'm from. That's my hometown. But I moved to Akron when I was 16. So I'm 22 now, and I've been back and forth between them. You know what I'm saying? I'm repping Iowa, my Iowa shit today. You feel me? So I'm really just a Midwest nigga. Like, I lived all over the Midwest.
That caught the attention of the powers that be to put you in the position where you're at right now.
I think it was a lot of things. Like last year during the summer, I was on this show called One Shot. It was on BET, and I think them put a lot of eyes on me. And then I started doing Facebook videos after that. And then I ended up dropping the one video. It's called These Hoes Ain't Loyal. It was really like a diss to my ex, And I fell asleep, woke up, and motherfucker had 800,000 views.
So speaking about this to your ex, Cheetahs, how you came up with that? Like, what emotion you was feeling when you created that song? Did you write it? Was it a freestyle? What?
Yeah, it was like I wrote. It was just some shit that we just flipped the camera on and we was in the moment. You know what I mean? Like my homie, early in that day, he was like, "Bro, you got to do a song for these hoes out here that ain't loyal." You know what I'm saying? I'm like, because I was going through my own thing and he was going through his shit too. So I really did it for him. You know what I mean? But the whole world related.
I get the vibe from you that you're the type of artist that you create music that bring out emotions and all that stuff. Yeah. And also, you got a song, Politics as Usual, and One Mic. Is it safe to assume that Nas and Jay-Z were your inspiration?
Yeah, definitely. I'm influenced by 90s hip hop, real rap shit. You know what I mean? And that's why I did the One Mic and the song Cry and the Politics as Usual, because I want to be mentioned with the legends. You know what I mean? I want people to. That's who I want them to compare me with, the legends. You know what I'm saying? So what better to do than do what they did? You know what I mean?
So in the era of bubblegum rap and all that shit, as you grow as an artist in this industry, do you have certain artists that you wouldn't collaborate with, certain types of hip hop? Would you do you see yourself more like a J. Cole, doing collaboration with J. Cole, the lyrical artists, or just the ones that's hype?
Here's the thing, I never really like working with anybody. I like just rapping by myself, because it's I just do my own thing. You know what I mean? I'm talking about my life. Can't nobody get on the track and talk about my life like I talk about it. But I wouldn't have no problem working with niggas like Uzi Vert, and I ain't got no problem with it. You know what I mean? They do their thing, I do my thing. You know what I'm saying? If it makes sense, then why not?
Off the record, listening to you, you make real music. I would say there's a very few real artists these days, and don't get. I could say it, but you can't, because you're an artist. But try not to do any songs with artists that could dumb down your brand, because I personally feel like a lot of these artists now these days is bubblegum. It's very real. It was once a point in hip hop where you could listen to a Jada Kiss song, and you argue about which verse was best. Now it's we missing that element.
But I think people look at it you can't compare them rappers to people who really rap. I feel like they in their own lane. They got their own genre of rap. You know what I mean? I just think that's what they do. You know what I mean? And the niggas that rap, let the niggas that rap, and let them niggas do what they do. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a fan of, you know what I'm saying, 21 Savage and shit like that. You know what I mean?
I like that. So, you're humble. You're humble with it. You're also lyrical with it. So like Jada Kiss endorsed your project. How did that feel? Because he's a lyricist.
It was crazy because I used to ride around listening to Jadakiss all the time. It's like, this is the shit you dream about. You feel me? Like, anything is possible type shit.
I mean, I would love, personally speaking, I would like to hear like a collaboration with that. Because I think that would be like some real bars shit. Like that track will have more bars than the penitentiary system.
Definitely. I got to talk to Big Fendi, man. We got to set that up.
I mean, he definitely can set that up. Is there like any R&B artists you see yourself working with?
I don't know, man. I guess Drake, but Drake, I don't know if Drake considered, I guess, an R&B artist, but, you know, it don't get no bigger than Drake.
Where can people find your project?
You can find it on Spinrilla. You can find it on Mixtape Factory. You can find it on my SoundCloud.
It's free?
Yeah, it's free. It's all free.
You hear that, people? Free. You ain't got to pay nothing. No money, no nothing.
Yeah, it's fire, man. Check it out. You know what I mean? All the major mixtape sites you can find it.
So how the ladies treating you now? I'm sure you're the man in your city.
Of course, man. I try to keep a level head, though, man. I try to keep working, you know what I mean? Like, the bitch is always going to be there. Always. You know what I mean? It's time to work right now.
And what musical inspiration, like in the two coasts between New York City and LA, you see yourself traveling on both coasts, creating music in the near future?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I never been to the West Coast though, so I'm excited to go down there. And I like it here in New York, man. I did some recording here last time I came to New York, but I want to just come to New York and do a whole, like, live here for like 2 months and do a whole album here. You know, I just like the feeling here.
No, New York has a dope vibe, and I'm trying, like, when I listen to your sound, like, it's distinct because, like, you mentioned, like, you're from the Quad Cities, so it's like Chicago has its own sound, and I never really heard an artist from Akron, Ohio. So, like, what made you stand out in your town? I'm sure, like, they have their underground scene, like, with the Midwest, and there's a lot of support. Like, but what made you stand out?
I don't even think I stood out in my city. I think it took for the world, for me to stand out to the world. And then my city was like, oh, look what he just did. And then they start fucking with me.
Usually it's like that. You blow up right in the backyard and they wonder, like, okay, who's this?
Yeah. I mean, niggas knew about me, you know what I mean? I think people just fuck with me because it's just real. It's just real. You know what I mean? You can't hate on what's real. I mean, you can't hate on a man that's just talking about his life, talking about his struggle, his pain. You know what I mean?
So, like, is this project, is it dedicated to your father?
Everything I do is dedicated to my father. Everything, you know what I mean? Every song, every mixtape, every video, you know what I mean? That's what I do it for.
So basically, you're basically building a legacy and all that stuff.
Most definitely.
You have children?
No.
Okay. Yo, you got it. I mean, you got it. Yo, his whole thing. He's like, I'm only 22, man. Right. Breaking it out with the personal stuff. Like, what we like to do, like, I like to give the listeners, like, a different side to you.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Nah, I mean, is it cool if you bust a freestyle, friendly?
Okay.
Cool with it?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So no more. Should I get a beat, an instrumental, what?
No. We got beats.
No, I'm about to go on YouTube.
Where you gonna play it on though? That's what I'm saying.
Okay, freestyle. All right. You ready? All right, hold on. What's it?
Look, they always tell me you nothing without family, and how school comes in handy to better my life. I guess yours so perfect. Nigga, I got purpose. Demonic shadow figures, I battle, devour niggas. You ain't stepped in my shoes? Damn the power, nigga. Lace marijuana, the evil and powder, nigga. Running through my veins like water in showers, nigga. Crying showers, nigga. Yeah. Cause ever since Pop died, shipping on my brain like should I pop mine? Thinking about that cellar flow, cellar rock, buster flow, just try and keep my life afloat. I mean a mic of dope, ultimate heights, I'm close, holding the mic, I rose. Duh. I told my mama we gon' see 100 mil. Then I asked her how it feel to see a dream become real. Poodieville.
Yo, yo. On that note, we out. Yo, yo, yo.